We're live.
Good morning. Welcome to Bars and Bells. My name is Ian.
And I'm Lauren.
And this is the bar class. Let's tighten up our technique and tone with bar exercises, starting with Lauren's foot warm-up. This is a half-hour practice, so we'll be quick through the warm-up. Stay with us for the strength. Take it away, Miss Lauren.
Let's get started. In our parallel position, we'll gently peel that heel off the floor. Knee stays facing forward. From that demi point, use your toes to point. Allow the toes to gently flex over. Go back to the pointy point. Down through the demi. Heel connects, hip extends. Repeat on the other side. Feel that pull off the floor. The point of the toes. The flex roll over. And then back through the foot. Push the heel down. Squeeze the butt. Pull the kneecaps up. Let's push down into the floor and find our first rise on our 2 feet. And then with the knees staying nice and straight, slowly descend. From there, we'll turn open to our first position and repeat, peeling the heel off the floor, pointing the toes, flexing over, pointing, demi, heel connects, other side. Feel the pull, feel the point, flex over, back to the point, demi, and then heel connects. Knees stay nice and straight, glutes stay squeezed. Let's push down to go up, finding a balance, and then knees straight on the descend. Shake that out. We'll do a little forward fold and do one more time in our second position after. In our forward fold, we'll gently look up to the sky, and then we'll tuck our chin and roll ourselves forward. As you roll yourself forward, that wall is behind you, so keep your hips stacked. Imagine rolling or bending or flexing every single vertebrae. As you come down to the bottom of your fold, hang out, take a breath. Maybe you have a soft bend in your knees, so gently try to straighten them just a little bit more. And then add that bend back. And one last time, a little straighten. And then engage the core and stack yourself back up. Again, one vertebrae at a time, fronts and backs of spine working all the way to tall. We'll turn back out to our first position, and we'll point a foot out to the side. Right now, that foot is not too far away from me. The inseam is facing forward, and we're on our demi point. Now let's use our toes. Point the foot, demi point. Point the foot, demi point. Repeat for 4 more. Hips are staying level. Knee is staying straight. All that work is coming from the bottom of our foot and our calf. And let's call that 4. And then place that foot down. Transfer the weight and repeat on the other side. Point and demi. Point and demi. Really try to keep that knee straight and that inseam forward for 2 and 1. We'll put the weight down. We'll drive down to go up, finding a light balance. And then again, keep the knees straight and slowly come down. Shake that out. We'll do 1 more fold and then we'll toss it over. Let's telescope. Leading with that heart chest to the front, long spine, and then when you can keep no longerness anymore, round that low back and forward flex again. We're back in that forward fold shape, maybe reaching a little further than you did the first time, and then re-engage that core and pull yourself all the way to tall. Head is last to stack.
We'll revisit those folding shapes as we go core on the floor with Lauren in a moment. But until then, grab your chair, counter, or bar on the wall, and let's work on our first set of plies. With your hand out to the side like in second, the hip is appropriate too. Let's pull ourselves down in our first plie.
First position.
First position plie, and then follow with our stretch. Pull the heels together to descend, and then press the feet away to stand tall. Sets of 3. On the third, it's a full foot. Then could we lift the heels, press the heels down, full stretch, and from here, let's just tendu out to the side or second. Then heel down. Then we'll pull ourselves down in that second position plie and follow with our stretch. Pull the heels together to descend, press away from center to extend or stand. Third one, final one, we'll pull. Demi point, then connect those heels, full body stretch. Now tendu, out to the side, toe point, round or circle that shape to the front, toe ball heel. And now this is our fourth position. From here, plie as well. We'll plie and then stretch, pull down, press to tall. Then on the third rep, it's flat feet for as long as we can in the plie. Then the heels may be able to lift, connect the heels, full stretch, then tendu to the front and bring it back to the first. Same thing, fourth position on the other side. We could turn around on the bar or we'll just stay right here. Tendu to the side. Bring it around to the front, toe ball heel, hips staying square with the shoulders. Then pull ourselves down and stretch out those knees. Pull down and then stretch. Third and final, pulling. The heels may lift next, then the heels connect. We fully stretch, and then it's that tendu or point to the front and close back to first position. Shaking it out. We'll come back to the bar with me, and until then, it's core on the floor with Lauren.
Let's go back to our first forward fold. So that chin tuck, rolling ourselves forward. Trying to stay as close to our body as we can, keeping the weight over our heels or the front of our feet versus our heels. Once we're down in that forward fold, we'll walk ourselves out to our first plank. In this plank, think railroad track inspiration. From your plank position, hands under your shoulders, hips tucks, glutes squeeze, pull the floor together, right hand to right foot, left hand to left foot. Keep pulling. Both sides together, rights and lefts for 3, 2, then tilting the tailbone up towards the ceiling, lifting the hips, walking the hands back to the feet, and then again, engaging the core and stacking up from the low back to the mid, and finally, that upper back head stack.
From the core to the port bras, assemble your feet in their first position. Port bras here for light shoulder mobility. Arms down and first. Elevate the shoulders and then pull them down. Keep pulling down as the arms reach to the front. And from here, with your head, eyes, trace to a side, second arms, and then return to first. Again, the shoulder blades are staying anchored or flush to the rib cage as we open from the front to the side or second, and then down with control. Now look at the hands down below and then reach to the side first this time, out to the side, pulling around to the front, and then down, tracing with those eyes. And last time here, out to the side, around to the front, and then finish in our close. And shake. Let's return to the bar. It's tendu and dégagé time, starting with a flat foot tendu. Hips are through. Arm could be out to the side or on the hip, and a flat foot to the front. Straighten the knees. Then the demi point, straighten the knees, finish with the toes. Pull a straight leg underneath and repeat to the side. A flat foot. Where will it get? Follow with the demi. Then the toe point and pull in, assembling tall. To the back, it's a small shape with a flat foot. Then a demi point with a straight knee. Finish with a toe point, pull under. Same effort to the side one more time as you go flat foot, demi, point, and then pull in. And this time pull so that foot leaves the ground. Challenge yourself in that coup de pied or ankle balance down low, with or without the bar. Return to our first position. Turn around, move your chair. We're gonna run to the other side here and repeat the same efforts on the tendu. A flat foot to the front. Follow with the demi toe point. Finish laser beams out of the toes. Then pull a straight leg underneath. Then out to the side, a flat foot. Then the demi point next. Finish with the toes and pull back in. Flat foot to the back. Demi points next, straight knees. Finish with the toe point, pull all the way through. And then decide to finish en croix. Demi's next, toe point, pull, straight leg in till the heels touch. Then let that knee bend and pull up to our coup de pied position. The toes pointing down, the knees to the side, the hips are forward, and we're working on our single leg balance. Return the leg to the ground, finishing in your first position. We're gonna run around and maybe just hit that reverse button, and we're back to our original side. Let's perform 2 sets of dégagés en croix here. Front, side, back, side, and then front, front, side, side, back, back, side, side. So 1 the first time, followed by 2. Dégagé is off the floor first, side, first, to the back, first, and side. Now 2, front, followed by front, side, and side, back, and then 2 sides, side, then pull in, coup de pied, stay on that flat foot, or drive down to reach up and hold that releve or that single leg balance. Return to 2 points in first, and then slowly return the heels to the floor. Switching it up, maybe it's a turnaround and doing the same thing on the other side. A dégagé to the front and pull, side and pull, to the back, and then side to finish en croix. Now we'll 2 to the front, and a second to the front, and then the side, and then back, straight legs, and side, and then pull in, find the ankle, hips through, flat foot is great, challenge yourself on that demi, and maybe just that little touch of the bar to help the balance. Return to 2 points or firsts, slowly return to the ground, keep that en croix in your head, and until then, it's time for Lauren's abs, however you want to do that.
Great. This time we're going to be inspired by the letter X, as well as a telescope. Heart extends forward, nice flat back, and then when you can't stay flat anymore, we round forward. Walking yourself out first to that high plank position, establishing that with our hip tuck, our glute squeeze, and our shoulder pull down. Now, pull your right hand to your left hip and your left hand to your right hip, creating this X pattern or this X pull. For 5 more seconds, keep crossing the body with that pull for 4, 3, 2, then push the floor forward and back, lifting the hips up, driving the heels towards the floor as you walk your hands back. And then we'll stack ourselves up, 1 vertebrae at a time. Head is last. Nice.
X pattern, fasten those seat belts, because it's port de bras time now too. Feet in our first position, arms down low as well. Shrug once. Never do that again for the rest of this drill as we pull those armpits down. And this time, bring your arms to forward, and forward might lead to that overhead or 5th position. Then looking at the hands, reach out to the side at 2nd, and then back down to 1st, tracing with those eyes. Then out to the front, to overhead. Bent elbows are allowed, just avoid the shoulder shrug. Look at the hand as it opens to the side and down. Repeating, moving lateral to the side first. Look at a hand. I'm here looking to my right, reaching my arms to 2nd, and then tracing to overhead with my head, eyes here, and pulling back down in front. And then lastly, out to the side. Those shoulder blades are low. The shoulder blades keep pulling to the hips as the arms go overhead, and then return to our first arms with our shake. Back to the bar. Here we go. It is the flowers time, or the développé enveloppé exercise. So start in our first position. Let's pull up to the ankle, then point to the front, then pull in and plie A, followed by stretch. Then pull up and back, and then through and back. And then we're underneath, down, plie A. Repeating. It's the ankle, the knee side, the point to the front, the pull under, the point to the front, the in, and the down, followed by the plie. Knee side, strike to the back, pull through to first, out to the back, return the knee side, down, and plie, and stretch. Last one, knee side, point, pull, point, knee side, down, plie, knee side, back, through to first and back, knee side and down, plie. Then climb the leg. Stay at retire if that's for you. Higher towards that retire, Ankle is coup de pied. This is retire. Hold a flat foot, hips forward, knee side. Return to the ground in first. Shake, wiggle, roll it on out, and switching sides. Always staying tall. It goes knee side to the ankle and strike to the front. Pull under, return to the front. Knee side and down. Plie. Then knee side, back. Pull to first, back. Knee side, down. Plie. Knee side and front, and first, and front. And knee side and down. Plie. Knee side and back. Through to first, then back. Knee side, down. Plie. Stretch. Then climb the leg. Stay at that ankle if that's for you. Climb to the knee. Flat foot, knee side, hips forward. Challenge yourself with or without that balance aid, and then return to our first position, finishing nice and tall. Let's do one more exercise while we're here at the bar, and this time it'll be a single leg plie on the inside leg, and then that tendu, straight leg out to the front. So, arm to the front, arm to the side. En croix. So plie to the front, stretch, then side, and stretch. Back, and stretch, following to the side. Now the last set we'll do twos. Front, bring through. To the front again, extend the hip. To the side, push those hips through. Again, and through. To the back, and through. To the back, last one, and through. And return to the side. Stretch tall. Last time to the side. Stretch tall, then pull to the ankle. Challenge yourself at the knee and drive down. Use your bar. Extend those hips. Create nice tension by driving down through the foot. Challenge that balance. Return to 2 points in first. And then slowly return the heels to the floor. That was a lot of work, particularly that balance. So repeating the fondue, plie, and then stretch. To the side and stretch. To the back and through the side. The leg that's moving out front in this case does not bend at the knee. It does not bend. That's good, Lauren, too. It does not bend at the knee as you move it to the side either. Last one to the side. And a straight leg as it goes to the back. Last one to the back and through. And then last repetition, side and in. Side and pull in. And then continue pulling to the knee. Drive down. Get tall. Work on that demi-point balances here. Light touches on the bar would help. Then return to first and slow. Telescoping, Xing, Oing, I'm not sure, but the abs will feel lit after this. Let's go.
Let's do our forward fold to come down to our plank. So again, back to that fold, trying not to push those hips back, but to roll forward. Let's hang out for one extra second here, trying to straighten those knees and get our nose as close to our knees as possible. Once we're done there, we're going to combine our X's and parallel equal signs with the hips tucked under. Butt squeeze, shoulders pulled down. Let's pull on railroad tracks. Right hand to right foot, left hand to left foot. Pull, pull, pull. Then change your pull pattern, create an X pattern. X, your belly button is the center of your X here for 3. 2, pull back in parallel for 3. 2, and one last time, pull back in your X for 3. 2, pushing the floor away, lifting the tailbone up, and slowly pressing the heels down as you walk your hands back. engaging the core and stacking as you go here. Nothing really changed in your physical shape when you pulled differently, but you just felt that tension pull across your core in a different way.
The X factor is that sweat factor for me. That definitely makes it a little more challenging. Let's open up the stance to the side of the second position, arms down front, and then one arm overhead now, and the other arm to the side. Repeat. 2 arms out front, and then alternating, one hand out overhead, and the other to the side. Through the front, repeating towards overhead, and checking in that the shoulders aren't shrugging, the armpits are low. Return to the front, and the last repetition here. Second arm out the side, one arm overhead, and then that's, I think, called our third position. We'll return those hands to down low, add our little shake. We have a couple more exercises on the bar, some quick ones, and then some slow ones. Let's get the quick ones out of the way first. The notorious, the favorite, the least favorite, 8-8-4-4-2-2 dégagé style. Use your bar if you need, challenge yourself in center, and for 8, 7, 6 repetitions on one side, followed by 8 on the other. Then 4 and 4 and 2 and 2, and then 2s and 4s and 8s as we climb back up. You ready, Lauren?
Yep.
We're going on the and. So 3, 2, 1, and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 4, 4, 2, 2, pause, 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 and 2, and 2, and 4, 3, 2, 1, 4, 3, 2, 1, 8, whew, and switch, 1, 7, 6, 3, 2, that's the fast stuff. I might have missed a rep. Lauren might have an extra one. I forgot to count, but that was really well done. Very well done. Let's return to the bar for the slow stuff. Stand nice and tall. Arm out to the side second, and we'll do our straight leg rond de jambe, followed by our bend. Hips are through. It's a tendu to the front. We turn out of that hip, reaching the leg to the side, then turn in as you reach to the back. Then bring it all the way through that first position to tendu front, and then stiff leg to the back. Extend the hips to the back, open the leg to the side, finish to the front, and pull through. Now this time a plie. So we'll plie to the front, followed by stretching out to the side, pull it all the way through to the tendu front, and then all the way to the back, the plie, followed by stretch, pull through to first, pull it up the leg to retire, and again, press down to grow tall and hold your balance. 3, 2, return to 2 points, return to the feet, and switching it around. Here we go. Same effort here. It's a straight leg out to the side. Utilize that turnkey rotations in the hips to navigate the circle we're drawing as we go to the front. And from the front, straight legs all the way through to the back, open in the hip, reach to the side, finish in the front, back. Now it's that tendu or the plie, followed by our stretch. Bring it all the way through to the front, and then straight leg, plie, and stretch. Bring it through, pulling up the leg for the last time here in retire. This is my harder side. How about you? We're bound to have one that's preferred, and keeping the knee to the side. And I'm trying to think about shooting energy out of my eyeball up there. Then we'll return to 2 feet, return to flat feet, shake it out. And the last movement on the bar here for today's practice is that upper body rib roll, complementing the port de bras shapes we've made already. So let's start with our feet in a first position. Parallel would be appropriate too. And then the arm in front. Like Lauren has initiated our folds to this point, chin tuck. Chin tuck, round or flex the rib cage onto the hips. Then I'll rotate to my left, which is the bar side. So rotate to your apparatus. And then lift the rib cage up and over, driving the action in the arm to rotate. And then side bend to that new corner. And then finish the circle coming back to tall in the middle. Then initiate the fold again with a head neck tuck, rib cage onto the hips, Then reach away from the bar, and then utilize the rib cage to drive this action in the arm as you bend towards the bar or the chair side of the room here, and then rounding through center and assembling to tall. The last exercise here, turn yourself around, rib rolls going one way then the other on the other side. So the arm is again in first. The chin tuck initiates as we flex the rib cage on the hips, and then roll or rotate to the bar side. Think up and over, doing a little bit of that back bend through the rib cage, and then our side bend to our new corner, and then round the rib cage to front and finish stacked tall. The chin tuck initiates this last movement as we flex, then reach away from that rib cage and keep the armpit low, drive the actions of the arm through the ribs, and then over the body, around to the front, establish tall, and relax.
This feels so good.
I want one more exercise, but we'll save it for the next time. Until then, work on those single leg balances. Maybe not while you're in the shower or brushing your teeth, but stand on a single leg for challenges, for fun, and work on those bar basic skills to improve your practice. And we look forward to seeing you next week.
Thank you for joining us today on our bar class of bars and bells. My name's Lauren.
I'm Ian.
Take care, stay strong, become a member, and we'll see you soon. Goodbye.
Goodbye.